As you kick off the update route at Cranberry Country Lodge with Whitney Sanjari at Toma Health, what's going on today, Whitney?
Well, we're out here for our Healthy Aging Expo. So today we have our health fair portion, and then we also have speakers that are talking throughout the event from 9 to 12 that are going to share things that are really important in terms of like trust and wills, advanced directives, hospice and palliative care, and spousal impoverishment. So we have lots of speakers today too.
And you have a lot of vendors out here, which people are going to see, don't you?
Yeah, and our vendors are they provide services in the Monroe County area for the people that are here that can just to get a better idea of the services that are available in the area to make your life easier.
It's always in October. Why is it always in October?
I don't know. It's just usually how we schedule it.
Sure.
But typically this one is just in the fall during the day.
Anything else going on at Toma Health, Whitney, in your world we should know about?
Well, we are starting some cooking classes. So we started those in August, and we're doing different series that's coming out. So that's actually pretty fun that we're doing that. Those are free for the community.
If people need more info, how do they get a hold of you?
They would call either my office, 608-377-8615, that's 608-377-8615, or they would shoot me an email, which is wsanjari@tomahospital.org, and the way you spell my last name is S as in Sam, A-N as in Nick, J-A-R-I. So
right, I know you're very busy. You just gave away a couple door prizes.
Yeah.
Who donates the door prizes, Whitney?
So we don't charge any fee for vendors to be here, but we do ask that they provide a door prize that we can give out to the community. So it's the vendors, and then also Toma Health, we do sponsor additional door prizes.
So the vendors are free, but they're asked to donate something.
Yes.
Which is a great idea. Hey, Whitney, I know you're very busy. Thanks for talking with me. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
All right, one of the vendors out here, VA Caregiver Support. I have not heard about it. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so the VA Caregiver Support Program supports family members who are at home taking care of their family or kind of supporting their healthcare needs, helping them with their daily activities, or providing the supervision, protection, and instruction to keep them safe at home.
Any criteria they have to meet? Any criteria?
Yeah, so we actually have two programs. Our general program, the eligibility is just any veteran of any era, any service connection, and the family caregiver is providing some level of personal care services, or again, that supervision, protection, or instruction. Then we do have a comprehensive program, or we call it the family program, that does have an application process and an eligibility criteria, including being 70% service connected, as well as some other benchmarks. So all of our information can be found online at va.caregiver.gov. Otherwise, anyone is welcome to reach out to us, whether they're the veteran or the family caregiver, and reach out to us and ask for some more support and information. We're always happy to talk with you about what we have going on.
So what's a typical day for you if there's a typical day?
I don't think I have a typical day. Every caregiver is so different in their needs and how they are helping their veteran. And so we really try to be flexible in our support and really address the needs that we see in front of us. A lot of what we do is just really helping them navigate. What resources we have, what supports do we need to get in place, and even just kind of alleviating some of that caregiver burden, that stress, that isolation. Really just being there for the people who are there for our veterans.
So we're talking men as well as women, correct?
Correct, yep. Anybody who is caring for their veterans, men, women, they can be spouses, children, parents, nieces and nephews, we see a lot of grandchildren, as well as close friends or significant others who have moved in with a veteran. Anyone who's supporting them, we want to be there to support you.
Well, as you wrap it up, what would you say to the person looking in right now that says it sounds great, but I'm not sure if it's for me? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I'd say reach out early. Find out about the information that we have, and then always keep us in mind, whether it's a post-it note somewhere, so that when you are in a situation where you feel you need that support, you remember that we're here, and reach out to us early. You don't have to be in a crisis situation and need some support. Having someone to talk to ahead of time can really help.
One more time, we touched on a lot. If they need more info, where do they go?
So you're welcome to call the Toma VA number and ask to talk to Caregiver Support Program. We are at extension 64441. Otherwise, you can just name us by program. Also, all of our information is online, again, at that va.caregiver.gov website.
How long has this program been around?
So this program has actually been around, you might stump me there, since the early 2000s. But we've experienced several expansions as related to that Mission Act. So we've been expanding in eras, and right now we're open to any veteran from any service area.
Any idea in a typical year how many veterans you help? Any idea if you had to throw a number out there?
Right now we do have around, and this is just a round number, but around 350 enrolled veterans and caregivers. So, yeah, and reaching more every day.
So how are things going out here at the lodge today? People asking questions?
They do, and I've been really excited by how friendly and engaged everybody is.
Sure.
Everybody's here to learn, and I love it.
Hey, thank you for doing this. I know you really didn't want to. I appreciate you doing this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we're out here at Cranbrook Country Lodge. It's the Aging Expo going on, and you are with who?
I'm Corey, and I'm with the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Monroe County.
All right, what should I know about that?
What should you know? We are an agency designed to help our elderly and individuals with disabilities.
Okay.
Have to be an adult, 18 and older. And we offer a variety of different programs. We offer transportation. There is our home delivered meal program.
Is that like Meals on Wheels, or is that different?
Yep, nope, that's like Meals on Wheels.
Okay.
And we also have an elderly benefits specialist who works with individuals age 60 and older. She helps navigate the world of Medicare and medical assistance, as well as disability. And we also have a disability benefits specialist who works with individuals ages 18 to 59 who helps youth in transition, as well as those older individuals with applying for disability, getting medical assistance if it's needed, as well as navigating Medicare if they are eligible. Also along with that, we have a dementia care specialist who is trained in helping provide resources and education to families that are caring for individuals with dementia or Alzheimer's. We have a community health worker who does a wide variety. She does outreach, she does helps with housing applications and things like that for homeless. She also has the ability to check in on people after a hospitalization to just see how things are going. Then there is the options counselors with the ADRC, and we are the starting point to explore the adult long-term care programs, such as the IRIS program or family care.
Boy, you've got it all covered, don't you?
I hope so.
So what is your role with that?
My role is I'm an options counselor.
Okay.
So I work with individuals 18 and older and provide them with what their options are as an adult and how they can get enrolled or participate with those adult long-term care programs.
Is there any criteria, any criteria they need to be part of your program?
For my particular part, yes, a person to be eligible for adult long-term care programs, a person has to meet a functional eligibility requirement.
Okay.
And also has to meet a financial eligibility requirement. Because we're funded, those programs are funded through Medicaid. Individuals have to meet a Medicaid source.
So how are you funded? How do you keep this program going then?
We are funded through the Older Americans Act, as well as through, I believe it's public funding.
Okay. How long have you been with them?
I just started in April of 2024. Yes.
All right, we're going to go up here. We're talking with right now. We've covered a lot of stuff. We've talked about a lot of stuff, but if they need more info, do you have a website somewhere they can go to get more info?
So you can go to... Our physical location is 315 West Oak Street, Sparta, Wisconsin. For those that are familiar, it is the old Gunderson Lutheran Clinic in downtown Sparta. Our phone number is 608-269-8690. We do have a email address, adrc@co.monroe.wi.us, and our website. excuse me,
Yep, yep.
is the Aging and Disability Resource Center in Monroe County. You can look that up. We're linked through the Monroe County website.
So there's all kinds of ways to find you, aren't there?
Yes, we can also be found on Facebook.
Yep. Hey, thank you for talking with you. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
I'm with Gunderson Health System. We have information on physical activity, as well as healthy living with chronic pain classes,
Okay.
healthy living with diabetes classes, the importance of sleep, getting your Z.
Yeah, I'm one of those, yes.
Yeah. We offer nicotine cessation information. And then lastly, this is a great checklist just to keep from falling at home.
I'm looking at this one on the ANT 211. I've called them before, and that's really a great program, isn't it?
Yes, and they actually have a booth right down here.
Probably go talk to them in a moment.
They're great.
So you're out here today. What are you talking to people about?
How we can better help them improve their health.
What's your actual job out there?
Wellness education specialist.
Okay. And you have a lot of programs, and too many programs to probably talk about with you right now, but do you have a website or something they can go to if they need more info?
Yes, GundersonHealth.org.
Okay, and you're at the Gunderson here in Toma, I would assume?
No, I'm actually work out of the Gunderson in La Crosse.
Really? So people have been coming up today asking you questions. What are they asking you?
Oh gosh, let me think.
Is there one common question that people have more concerns about than others?
Not really, no.
All right, your Cranberry Country Lodge today, do you do a lot of stuff like this? Go around and talk to people?
We get out quite a bit in the community. Yeah.
So who's home for you?
On Alaska.
On Alaska, okay. Hey, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you.
The Gunderson Health System program. I go there all the time. In fact, I'm having some, actually today in about an hour and a half, I'm having some blood work done at Gunderson, so I go there a lot.
Very
Hey,
good.
thank you for your time. Appreciate you talking
Hey,
with me.
thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, Caitlin with Toma Health, and you're out here today talking about balance, correct?
Yes, so we are giving some free balance screenings to kind of help people to assess their risk of falls, and we also have some information that they can use to give them some exercises to keep them healthy and reduce their risk of falls and improve their balance, some tips to prevent fall risk, and some information on just how to keep your balance healthy as you age.
All right, if I'm thinking correctly, Caitlin, isn't falls the number one thing that elderly like myself need to worry about, falling down? Isn't that the number one thing?
Yes, so as you can see on our board, falls in persons over the age of 65 years is the number one cause of accidental death.
So, all right, so I'm 72. I've fallen down, I'm not going to lie to you, so if I'm 65 plus, I am at fear of falling down, so how do I prevent that?
Yes, so we have a lot of information on different exercises that you can do to help to keep your legs nice and strong, because that will improve your balance. And it's some information on how to adapt your home to reduce your risk of falls in your home, such as removing your throw rugs to prevent any tripping hazards, equipping your bathroom with grab bars so you don't slip, so you have something to hold on to. Lots of good info like that.
So grab bars in the tub would not be a bad idea then?
They would be a great idea if you want to prevent a fall in your bathroom,
And
yes?
probably rugs and loose stuff on the floor is not a good idea, is it either?
Yeah, cleaning up those floors is definitely a good idea to prevent any trips. Yeah.
All right, if people need more info, they're thinking, hey, I've fallen down, I think she could help me, I need more info. How do they get a hold of you, or where would they go to find out more info on preventing falls?
Yeah, so you can find us at Toma Health.
That's simple, just Toma Health, work for you?
Yeah, physical therapy and occupational therapy departments. We'll be there to help you.
I know there's a lot of people waiting on you, Caitlin. Thank you for talking with me. I'll let you go.
Oh, of course.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And over here, they're checking the balance. This is what they're doing out here at Cranberry Country Lodge. So they're checking the balance.
Screening over here. So right now, we can do it in 7 if you want.
All right, you're with Toma Hospice. You're out here at Cranberry Country Lodge today. What are people asking you questions? What are they asking you?
Hi, my name is Julia, one of the nurses with Toma Health, Hospice, Touch, and Palliative Care. A lot of questions we are being asked is about both of our services and our Serenity House, how we are helping the community. With our palliative care services, we are able to provide almost like a clinic visit in the home. a nurse practitioner would come out and help with any chronic disease management, coming every 4 to 6 weeks directly to the patient's home. With hospice, we are helping with end-of-life cares and comfort-focused measures. So anybody would really qualify for palliative care services. You can even self-refer to our program for the nurse practitioners to come see patients every 4 to 6 weeks to help with that quality of life piece and symptom management. With hospice, we would need a physician to qualify you for our hospice services. And then we are able to do either home-based hospice services, or we have our Serenity House as well, if that would be an option for people to come and stay. So
I've had good friends, and in fact one just passed away recently that stayed at the hospice, what you're talking about. And really honestly, everybody I've talked with has had nothing but great things to say about it. I've been out there, you guys, it's like you guys really treat people great out there.
Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. We really strive on our 8-bed Serenity House.
Yeah.
We always are well staffed, and we can provide that personal touch and just the best quality of care.
Is there any criteria people have to meet to be a part of the hospice program? Any criteria?
So we have to have 2 physicians signing off that potentially there is 6 months of life left to live or less.
Okay.
This obviously comes with a big, question mark, because we don't know how long people have left to live. Anybody that would have a terminal disease process more than likely would qualify for hospice, and we are just here to help promote whatever time is left. We like to focus on quality and not the quantity of life.
All right, one final thought. If I'm thinking correctly, you're sitting down in early October. Don't you have currently a program with something going on out there right now in October, or am I thinking wrong?
So we do have a grief group service.
That's what I'm thinking of, yes.
Yeah. So for our bereavement service, it can actually be for anybody that has had a loved one pass away on our hospice service, or for anybody that just is grieving somebody in the community. We offer 2 separate sessions with our grief group services, and we have a sign up. If you go on our website and go to the hospice tab, you can actually sign up for one of our upcoming grief group services. I highly recommend them. I think it's very beneficial when we have people that are, multiple people grieving, and just to come together and talk about those things can be so beneficial.
So it's not too late to be a part of the program is what you're saying. It's not too late to be a part of it.
For this session now, I think we have everybody, the roster is full,
Okay.
but we have 2 sessions a year, I believe, and we would be able to take names or anybody at this time that would be interested in upcoming sessions.
All right, so if you're not out here at Cranberry Country Lodge, what's a typical day for you? Do you have a typical day?
So as a nurse, I help with hospice and palliative care. For me, I try to balance both programs as best as I can, but typically I am helping with the palliative care program. I work alongside the nurse practitioners and help with any of their follow-up. And then I can also be helping with hospice, making home visits with patients, or helping within our Serenity House. So kind of a wide variety.
So every day's a little different for you, isn't it? Every day's a little different, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
wow.
Every day is a little different, and our goal daily is just to strive on patient care and providing that quality care.
So how did they select you to come out here today to Cranberry Country Lodge? How did they select you? Did you want to come out?
I did want to. Yeah, when I heard that we were going to be having a booth, I was very happy to help and was asked. So.
All right,
yeah.
people need more info on hospice care. It's all. You have a great website, don't you?
Yes, we do. tomahealth.org, or on any of our pamphlets or information, you can give us a call directly. We are happy to talk through any intake services for both programs. Our phone number is 608-374-0250.
Hey, thank you. I know you really didn't want to do this, but thank you. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do I need to do like an introduction, like introduce myself, or?
All right, St. Nicholas Community Health Center is also out here at Cranberry Country Lodge. Who are you, young lady?
My name is Gabby. I work on the help team at Scenic Bluffs.
All right, I know nothing about Scenic Bluffs Healthcare. Tell me about it. What should I know?
Yeah, so one of the services that we offer is we have our help team. So we offer a sliding fee scale, which is a discount for all of our services. And so we go based off of monthly income, and you fall on one of the tiers. And so you have this set amount for your medical appointments, your dental appointments, your chiropractor, we have a pharmacy at Scenic Bluffs too, so set fees for different prescriptions. So we deal a lot with that. That helps our patients a lot. We also do different insurance enrollments. So coming up here on November 1st, we have the Marketplace enrollment with the Affordable Care Act. So we meet with patients to help get them enrolled. Yeah, a lot of fun
So what
stuff.
type of give me an idea what type of programs you offer. What type of programs do you offer?
So we have medical, we have dental, we have behavioral health, we have chiropractor, we have acupuncture, and then we have our in-house pharmacy.
Any criteria to be a part of this? And I know you talked about it's really based on how much money I make. Is that what you're telling me? To be a part of your program, it's based on
No,
income?
we accept any patient. We will not deny any patient.
So
We
there's
just say
So there's no criteria to be a part of your program?
no, there is not. No, we just say for our discount fee, it goes based off of your income. So if you're low income, you're on that lower rate, or you get a better discount, that kind of a thing.
So how many people are part of your program right now, would you say? If you had to throw a number out there.
Oh my goodness, I would have
Pretty big
a
number,
lot,
probably?
a big number, yeah.
All right, you're also with Scenic Bluffs Community Health Center. Your name is what?
My name's Ann Heath, and I work as a health educator with Scenic Bluffs. So I do see patients who have primary care appointments. So we have a medical department that serves patients for all of their care. Unless they need a specialist, they may be sent out. So it's primary care that we serve.
So where are you located? We haven't talked about that. Where are you located?
We are located currently, our medical is in Norwalk and Cashton.
Okay.
We also have behavioral health and dental that are being seen in La Crosse area, as well as Norwalk and Cashton. So we are serving a number of counties as well in this region of the state.
So what's a typical day for you? Do you have a typical day?
It's all based on patients who are coming in the door.
Sure.
And what their needs are. That's really how it is. And sometimes they have a variety of needs, so we do our best to help them. The help team starts out with them, and then we may see them later on in medical or dental.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Center, how many years have you guys been around?
We've been there 30 years.
Wow, you've been around for a while.
Yes, we've expanded since the beginning.
And it was very important for you to talk to me today, because obviously you're trying to get the word out on your program, correct?
Yes. We want people to know that we are there and we serve our communities. So anybody that has a need that they feel they're not having met should come and check us out.
What about somebody looking in right now that says, hey, I don't know if this is, I'm not really sure if this is for me? What would you say to them?
I would say that they could check us out by either calling the health center. It's a community health center. We're federally funded to do services, and maybe they're not used to that service.
And what about a website? You must have a website they can go to, correct?
We do have a website, scenicbluffs.org.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Probably right down here on this card. Yeah, you can see it on there. Okay, as you wrap up, what is your title out there?
I am a patient access coordinator. I work on the help team.
So every day must be different, right? Every day is different?
It is different, yep. Sometimes we could be seeing patients, for insurance. Sometimes we could be working on, different, we do a Well Woman's program too. So we could be doing applications for that. We could do patient assistance programs, which works with different prescription drugs. Yeah.
So you've got it all covered, don't you?
We do. Yeah.
All right, so she mentioned 30 years. How many years have you been with the program?
I just started this July, so I've been here for about 3 months.
Okay, and how long have you been with the program?
I have been there 28 years.
So you're a veteran. You've seen a lot, haven't you?
We have.
What's the biggest change you've seen in 28 years?
The number of patients getting help from us has really increased, and we keep adding staff to try to meet the needs in our community. We find that not everybody has insurance. We serve a number of patients that don't have insurance, and we're trying to help them to get the care they need.
Sure.
Most people find that they can get their primary care needs met. If we find that they need to go to another facility for specialty care, maybe a surgery, that type of thing, we look at what insurance they currently have and try and send them to places where they can get that help too as well.
There's a lot of programs out there very similar to what you guys do. What makes you different?
Well, I think we are still small enough that we can get to know the patient and their families and meet all of the needs, with the exception of the specialty care. So the majority of, we have interpreters there for our Spanish-speaking population. We really do try and meet the needs of the community at the time.
All right, you're at Cranberry Country Lodge today. You do a lot of this stuff, go around and try to get your name out?
We do, yes. We've been in the community more recently doing a bunch of different vaccine clinics, giving out flu shots and COVID shots and all the good stuff, just trying to spread the word.
We're in early October. I just, as a matter of fact, got my COVID and flu shot yesterday, early October. Is this the time of year people should be doing that?
Yeah.
Pretty much so, okay.
Yep.
So I made the right call then.
Yes, definitely.
Hey, ladies, thank you. I know neither one of you want to do this. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And they're with Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, Coulee Region RSVP also out here at Cranberry Country Lodge. We've talked before, for the people that are not aware of it, tell me about your program.
Yeah, my name is Ruth Kinsler. I'm the director of Coulee Region RSVP, and we help Americans age 55 or better stay active in their community, whether that might be out in the community or at home, being a handcrafter or calling people just as a reassurance program. But we are here to help you stay busy and active so you're not lonely and depressed.
Any criteria to be a part of this program?
The only criteria is that you have to be 55 or better.
Really?
Yep.
So how many people are part of this program, if you had to throw a number out there?
Yeah, currently we have about 415 volunteers.
Wow.
Yep, and so we always have something for them to do, and there's no minimum hours that you can volunteer. You can volunteer an hour a year. We're happy with that.
Okay, somebody says, okay, it sounds great, but it sounds too good to be true. What would you say to them?
It is too good to be true, because come and chat with me, call us, 608-785-0500, or you can check out our website, rsvplax.org.
It's that simple. How many years have you guys got stuff out here for people to look at, obviously?
Yep. We've been in La Crosse. We served La Crosse and Monroe counties for 51 years.
How long? So what's your job with them?
I am the director, so I go out and make the connections with the organizations, and then I onboard every new volunteer.
You think a lot of people have heard of this program or not?
I think it comes and goes. Some, people have, and then there's many people that haven't. So always work to be done.
All right, one more time. You need more info. Where should they go for more info?
Give us a call, 608-785-0500.
Hey, thanks. Take care of yourself.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Pam Buchler from the Senior Center downtown, Cooper Rush Senior Center. Pam, we want to talk about what goes on there, but also the big thing just around the corner, Halloween party. You're a big part of that every year. What should we know?
Okay, Halloween, our community Halloween party is for everybody. You're invited. It's on Halloween, October 31st, from 4:30 to 6:30. Trick or treat in Toma is from 4 to 7. And we at 5:15 at the party we have the costume judging, and it's from 0 to 100 plus. So we have all those age categories, and we have the judges judge cutest, most original, and scariest.
We do want to emphasize the trick-or-treat hours in Tomah because they're different. In the past, it's been 5 to 8, but it's a little different this year, right?
Yeah, it's 4 to 7 because I got a lot of feedback that they don't want, first of all, the people in their homes, 8 o'clock is getting kind of late. And second of all, those parents with younger kids felt that 7 was more appropriate than 8.
All right, what's going on at the Cooper Ross Senior Center we should know about?
There's lots of activities. We encourage people to come on down. I love to give tours. Come on down and check it out. We have cards, bingo, those traditional things, as well as exercise, line dancing, basket weaving, live music, quite a few things.
All right, so what we're looking at right now is the October newsletter, Pam, and the bottom line is you come down to Cooper Ross Senior Center. Every month you have a different one, and it has everything going on at the Senior Center you need to know, right?
Yep. We have the calendar in the middle, and the front part of the newsletter is the explanation of what's on the calendar. And we just encourage you to come down and check it out.
All right, let's jump back to the Halloween community party end of the month. Let's start with judges. Do you need judges?
I need volunteers this year, especially. I usually get the Challenge Academy to help, and they're at camp that weekend, or that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I really do need help running the games because we have games and game prizes as well as the costume judging.
Okay, and then what about if people want to donate candy between now and then? Can they do that?
No, we take sponsorships, we take donations, but we don't take candy from people to us. I order it in bulk.
So if somebody wants to be a sponsor, is it too late?
No. I take sponsors right up until Halloween.
And how do they get a hold of you to be a sponsor?
At the Senior Center, and it is right on the newsletter on the top here.
Of course. All right, very simple to find. So what are people asking you today out here? People asking questions?
Oh yes, they ask what we. Some people don't know what we are.
Correct.
Some come down and they do know. So I show them the newsletter, explain some of the activities, and of course invite people down. I love to give tours.
I know you do.
So.
Okay, anything else you should be talking about as we wrap it up down here?
Our Arts and Craft Fair is coming up in November.
Yes, talk about that for me, yes.
November 23rd, and we are part of the Tomah's Great Holiday Shopping Hunt as well, where there's 4 crafting places, arts and craft fairs. We're looking for vendors, I'm looking for volunteers, and of course we're looking for customers to shop that day.
And if I'm thinking right, that is deer hunting weekend, correct?
Yes, that's when it usually is every year.
Okay, so you are looking for vendors and contact you at the Senior Center if they're interested?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you, Pam, for talking with you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Greg.
All right, Brighter Tomorrows is another group down here, another vendor down here at Cranberry Country Lodge, early October. We've talked before, but for the people that are not aware of your program, talk about it for me.
Sure. So Brighter Tomorrows helps anyone that has experienced domestic violence or sexual assault in Monroe County, and we provide a wide range of services to try to meet everyone's needs and help them find a direction of where they want to go during their healing journey.
How long has this program been around?
Brighter Tomorrows started in 1996, so we've been around for 28 years now.
So what do you say to the person that says, hey, I know family that certainly could use your help, there's things going on that should not be going on, but they're hesitant to contact you. What do you say to them?
I would say that it's a good idea if you have a friend or family member that you're worried about to give them our contact information, and they'll reach out for help when they're ready. It's important to just be a really good support person that can listen, let them know that you believe them, and let them make the choices that they want to make to get help.
Now you also have a support group, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We have a 12-week interpersonal skills group that our therapist facilitates, and any survivor of abuse is able to attend that group. It's offered virtually, and all of our services are free of charge.
And also a 24-hour crisis line, which I would imagine gets used quite a bit.
Yeah, our 24-hour crisis line is a great way for people to access a victim advocate if they're experiencing an emergency after hours or on weekends or holidays. There's always someone available.
Is there any criteria to be a part of this program? Any criteria I need to meet?
Nope, as long as someone has experienced abuse at any point in their lifetime, they're eligible for services, and they don't have to have reported the abuse to law enforcement in order to receive services.
If I suspected something was going wrong in my neighborhood, can I remain anonymous if I call you?
You can give us a call, but unfortunately we're not able to reach out to anyone unless they are wanting our services, because we want to make sure that no one feels pressured to receive services. And we want to make sure that we don't put anyone in danger by reaching out if it's unsafe to communicate with them that way.
So there has to be families or individuals out there that certainly could use your help, but nobody's making you aware of it. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be really hard. We try to make sure that we attend events like today, the Safety Expo, to make sure that the community is aware of the services we provide. And we also provide education to coalitions, churches, civic groups. So if there's ever anyone that would like us to come present, we can do that as well. And then we work in the schools pre-K through 12th grade to provide education related to abuse.
What about homeless people? Deal with homeless people?
A lot of our clients are unhoused and looking for housing options. Maybe they've left an unsafe situation, or maybe their financial situation has changed and they need help accessing affordable housing, and we can make referrals for that as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, and I'm sure you know the numbers, I think a lot of people, and we've talked about this before, that would be surprised how many homeless people there are in Monroe County, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think people are surprised at how many people are unhoused in the county, how many people are struggling with different issues, and then how many survivors of abuse we're seeing as well.
Yeah, I know in Toma for the last couple of weeks there's been a couple of gentlemen living in their cars, so it's out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely, and I think we're seeing it more in our small communities than we have historically, but I think the plus side of that is I think there's a lot more resources available now and a lot more education going on about how to help people that are experiencing those issues.
All right, if somebody needs more info on Brighter Tomorrows, how do they get a hold of you?
You can give us a call at 608-269-7853, and we will be able to talk with you about if you'd like to schedule a visit, if you prefer to be in person, by phone, if you'd like to come to our office, or if you'd like us to meet with you somewhere else. We give a lot of choices and options when someone reaches out to make sure they're comfortable receiving services.
So where in Sparta are you exactly if I want to find you? Where in Sparta are you located?
We're located on 505 Douglas Street in Sparta, which is right off of Highway 16 if you were headed towards Toma.
Easy to find.
Yep, very easy to find.
Hey, hopefully we'll talk again. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. All right, 211. We talked last time you were here at Cranberry Country Lodge. I've called you guys. It hasn't been recently, but it's really a great service for the people that have no clue what we're talking about. Inform them, would you please?
Sure. 211 is a free community service that helps connect people with community resources and information. And we also have a crisis support line. So if you're not sure where to find help in your local community, you can give us a call 24 hours a day and we can help get you connected. And if you just need somebody to talk to, you can give us a call 24 hours a day as well.
And we shouldn't mention these people that if I would call I talk to, they're not just people you pick off the street. They're educated, aren't they?
Yeah, people on our team have at least an associate's degree. Most people have a bachelor's degree, and they're really well trained in supportive listening and motivational interviewing and other strategies just to help people, understand and kind of cope with what they're going through.
So just about any crisis you can help them with, can't you?
We can, and if we can't, if it gets a little beyond what we can do, then we work with our local crisis, county crisis partners or 988 to get them that additional help and support that they need.
All right, somebody looking at you right now says, boy, I've heard of 211, I'd love to call them. There's so much on my plate, I don't want to bother them. What would you say to these people?
I would say that's exactly what we're there for. And you wouldn't be bothering us, first of all, but that's exactly what we're there for. People who have a lot on their plate, who aren't sure what to do next, that's exactly a reason you should call us, because we're there to help.
How long has 211 been around?
So 211, the 3-digit dialing code 211 has been around since the early 2000s. But what we've been doing here at Great Rivers 211, which is a community service of Amplify Health at Gunderson, we've been around since the 1970s. We started out as First Call for Help, and then we transitioned into 211 in the early 2000s.
And if memory serves me correctly, last time we talked, I believe you told me you also might be somebody, if I called, you might be somebody I talked to on the other end, correct?
You might be, I might be. Yes, absolutely.
So right now, are you looking for more people to help you out, or where's that at?
So, thankfully, we are fully staffed. We've got a great team of people, and we're doing really well in that area. We're very grateful for that. So, we are doing well.
This is the 211 number over there. It's that simple. And I mean, like I said, I've called you guys before. It's really a great service. And you think a lot of people, I mean, I'm very aware, but you think a lot of people are aware you're out there?
I would say we're still one of the best kept secrets in our community.
What do you think that is?
You know, I'm not really sure. I think First Call for Help was really popular in our area, and I think a lot of people still think about that. We just need to get the word out. We need to do a better job of promoting 211.
Well, hopefully you and I talking today will help that, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. All right, we're out here at the Cranberry Country Lodge. Another gentleman out here, another one, well, really not a vendor, but you're out here. If I'm 55 or over, I'm looking for a job, you can help me out, correct?
That's correct. We help low-income, those 55 and older, find employment. We're funded through the Department of Labor, and we partner with nonprofits and government agencies in order to provide the positions for those individuals so that they can update their skills that they once had or brand new skills that they want to get into, based on whatever the work experience has been.
Okay, any criteria to be a part of this program? Any criteria?
You have to be low income, so if you're on Social Security, you're probably going to qualify 99%. You have to be 55 or older.
Correct.
And you have to be currently unemployed. So we are paying $9.25 an hour up to 28 hours. So we can do 10, 12, 15 hours if you only want to train that much.
What type of jobs are we talking?
Well, nonprofits here in Tomar, Goodwill, Cup of Joe's, Neighbor to Neighbor, the VA. And so the VA, obviously, a huge operation. Depending on what your background is and what your skills are, we can place you there, and depending on what their needs are.
What's your actual title?
Employment and Training Specialist.
How long have you been with them?
Coming up on 6 years.
Okay. I have not heard of this program. You think I'm alone on that?
Well, the hardest part of our program is to get the word out. Once people hear about our program, they say, wow, why haven't I heard this before?
Correct.
Right? It's a great program because as we all know, nobody's hiring us elderly.
Correct.
And to be able to get into a program like this in order to find employment, it's a great thing.
So if people looking in and they're very interested in being a part of this program, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, call me. My office is in La Crosse, and I handle 21 counties here in Wisconsin. My office number is 608-615-1845.
It's that simple.
It's that simple. We can get the process started, and what you would need in order to be eligible is a copy of your driver's license or ID, Social Security card. If you're on Social Security, your 2024 Social Security benefit letter. If you're on food share, a copy of the food share letter. And we do direct deposit, so a copy of voided check or a direct deposit letter from your bank.
I've been wandering around today waiting to talk with you. A lot of people have been talking to you. What have they been asking you?
What type of positions do we have, and what does it take to get started?
What about a website? Do you have a website they can go to also or not?
No, not really. I mean, our company has a website, but that wouldn't take them to us.
Let's get a hold of you directly.
Just call directly. 608-615-1845.
Hey, thank you for waiting around and talking with me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Another vendor out here today at Cranberry Country Lodge is KD Insurance Agency. And you are?
I'm Kimberly Doherty.
What should I know about your product?
Yes, so I mainly focus on Medicare supplements. I also take care of individual dental and vision plans for people as well. So mainly working with people over the age of 65, making sure they're in the right supplement as well as the correct Part D plan for prescriptions every single year.
Why is dental insurance so hard to find nowadays?
Just a tough market, especially with finding enough dentists and hygienists to go around, people to actually do the work as well. So I know the state has some initiatives to kind of change that in the coming years to make those services more available.
So who can you help? Who's your product for?
Mainly for people over the age of 65.
Okay.
Maybe you have an agent that hasn't kept up with you. Maybe you're needing a more full-on service for your insurance needs, so I help with that. Making sure that you're in the right prescription plan every year. And then I also do for the dental plans and vision, that could be people of any age.
Yeah, I see commercials on TV all the time. I'm 72, and I mean, if you watch TV, there's all kinds of commercials asking you, are you on the right one? You're not on the right one?
Yes.
Should I believe this stuff? Or
a lot of the advertising that's done is done for the Medicare Advantage plans.
Correct.
And I'm more a proponent of the supplements because there's a lot less exposure out of your pocket with those. You have more security in them. You're not restricted to a network of doctors. You can see whatever health professional you want. As long as they take Medicare, they have to take your supplement. And then Wisconsin also has some state mandated benefits for supplements as well that set us aside from the other states.
So where are you located?
I live in Sparta, but I actually come to you. So no matter where you live in the state of Wisconsin, I'm happy to drive and meet with you in person at your dining room table or a place in public of your choice.
So what's the best way to get a hold of you?
You can call me. My business phone number is 608-633-8076, or you can also text that phone number as well, or you can email me at kdinsagency@gmail.com.
Okay, and I'm looking at this product on the table here. What is this all about?
These are just some healthy probiotic yogurt bites that I have for people that you can get a little extra fiber in and some probiotics by consuming those. Yeah.
So somebody like myself at 72, I'd like to be healthier.
Yep.
Could you help me with that?
I can definitely give you some good choices for your insurance and stuff.
That's all I could ask,
so
yes.
Yep.
Hey, so you're out at Cranberry Country Lodge today. Do you do a lot of this stuff?
I try to get as many events as I can. Coming up this Monday on the 7th at 2:30 at the Sparta Public Library. I also will be giving a non-biased review of Medicare Advantage versus Medicare supplements and what people need to know with those.
You're busy.
Yes.
Okay, so it's KD Insurance Agency. Is that your business?
Yes, yes it is.
Hey, thanks for talking with me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
So on this portion of the community update, we've been out here at the Healthy Aging Expo at the Cranberry Country Lodge out here on Thursday, October 3rd, and we hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank everybody that was nice enough to talk with us.